Good morning, everyone. Mr. Rowe here. Welcome to the Shack. Today I'm sporting the Persistence Hockey Development jersey here. Not a bad little jersey, eh? I like the design. These are great guys. I met these guys just a few weeks ago. Great group of guys. They put together a 4-on-4. My son jumped into that one. Really good skills, great competition, lots of fun for the kids. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to have an interview on me talking about our YouTube channel, Passitforward. Hopefully it'll answer a bunch of questions that people have. Again, if you want to get a hold of us, pass004@gmail.com.
So why give kids money for their hockey skills?
I think the hockey time for kids in Calgary, you're going to play hockey at a certain age, you're going to get to a certain level, and then you might finish up. And I just thought it'd be kind of cool to give the kids an opportunity to be like the pros, get a few bucks, have it on film. They can keep it, they can download it, they can record it, and that'll be theirs forever. They can show all their friends that, hey, I did this really cool skill shot when I was 14 years old or whatever. And I just thought it'd be neat. Instead of giving them a gift card to something they don't want, good old hard cash. The first time I did this was at a practice at the Mustangs, our old alumni team. And again, just for fun. And the kids loved it. They really had a good time. In their eyes, when I said I'm paying you, their eyes just doing. And especially the no dad tax thing. They get a kick out of that because, dad can't take the money. This belongs to the kid.
So let's talk about that team. So what made you decide, what were some of the things that you did for those kids in that year?
It was the best team. The parents were amazing. All the crazy ideas I had, nobody rejected it. We did it. We all had a good time. And since then, we've been having our alumni team getting together every spring and summer, and we've been having a good time with it, and that's why.
So I was part of that team that year, and let's be specific. What did you do? You pasted $5 bills on the glass around the rink. What other crazy ideas did you have that year?
Well, on that year, I asked the coaches if I could take over one of the practices or a portion of it, and that's where my idea came to take over the practices was getting on ice with the kids, and that's what we did. We taped some bills on the nets. I didn't do penalty shots, which is something I could have done. I didn't do the trick shots, which has kind of been evolving in my head. The more I think about it, there's more angles to get to. But that was just it. We pasted some money on the net and told the kids, hey, you get that money, it's yours. And the parents loved it. The kids just had a heart attack. It was great.
So what's your plan for the end of this year?
Well, I think my goal for the end of this year is, as I mentioned earlier, about having 10 full events done. What I really need is people to look at Passitforward, check out the email site, and get a hold of us at pass004@gmail.com and ask us to come to your practices. Get your coach to get a hold of me. I want to get kids from the Tim Hortons kids all the way up. I want to get the little guys all the way up, and it's the same format, but I want to get 8 more. I want to get 8 more events put in and have it on YouTube. And hopefully by the end of this year, I can start to talk some sponsors into jumping in here and there and helping me continue with it.
So not the same kids. You want other teams in Calgary to come and reach out, or does it have to be Calgary, for example?
Well, no. At the end of the day, it just makes it a bit easier for us to start in Calgary. I think it's a great idea for coaches. If you're having a year where you're just working your kids to the bone and they're performing, or maybe they're not performing, and they just need a break, they just want to have fun. I want to get the kids from the littlest guys who are just learning to skate, or just learning about hockey, all the way up to the U18s. If you're not getting paid to play hockey, get a hold of me and let's get it done.
So what can they expect once they get a hold of you? What's your plan for their practice?
Well, if they get a hold of me, I'll get the coach will get a hold of me, because I need the coaches okay. The idea is we send out waivers. The coach will get the parents of the kids to fill those out. Maybe we break it up into 3 events where we're doing, the coach can pick 6 of his kids to be the hardest shot, the fastest skater, and give me 6 more for trick shots, where each kid's going to have their own group to jump into and the potential to make some money, and then maybe pull the Skills for Bills net out. Let me get the fresh kids who haven't won anything. Let them get the 3 events done, and then maybe get them doing penalty shots. Maybe them having shots on net. If they score the goal, bang, they're getting $20. So I'm still kind of evolving, because it's all time limited. We only have a certain amount of time on the ice.
So why would a coach ask you to do this for them? Like, why wouldn't they just run it themselves?
Well, I'm paying for it first of all, so you know, if they want to fork out their own $500, go nuts. But the big thing is the element of surprise. So the thing I'll tell the coaches is, you know, don't tell the kids we're coming. Have your kids fill the waiver out, and I might come in 3 months later. And it's that whole wham bam. It's that excitement of, you know, some guy's coming in, he's giving us a bunch of money, he's taking over the practice. I think that's what we call it, the practice takeover, but whatever. But that's the idea.
So crashing a practice.
That's what it is. We're going to come and crash a practice. And that's the whole idea. The kids don't know we're coming. The coach is going to give me either a half practice, and I can do half practices too if the full practice is too long. If you want to commit to your kids and really give them the time, you can do your work on the kids and give me half an hour, and I'll squeeze something in. I'll do either quick skills for Bills. We can do it in a half an hour if we have to.